Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is Tuesday, June 9, 2015, 1:10 in the morning. I must confess I am extremely tired. This is relatively early for me, but I am very tired. I debated not doing this at all. I figured I would. Haven't played in a while. This will be 121. Dual Survival. Did that with my nephew. We recorded 4 episodes Sunday. And that was after, I guess, Thursday we did our Pocket Edition. 0.11.1 because by the time we got to record, .0 was gone and .1 was available. It just fixed like some crashing and things. So I recorded those in iPad resolution, sadly, or our 4 episodes, I should say. So that sucked. But I have adjusted. We should be doing this like we want to. Now, where we left off, we built that thing, the water wall. I can't remember if I did this off camera or not, but I made us another cake because we lost it. And I was asking your opinion on what layout you like there. I guess mobs, I don't know if they'll spawn back there or not. What do we have in here? Not much of anything, huh? Alright. Protection 1. I know what we're going to do in this episode, and I think it's going to have a lot of stuff off camera. I'll just be honest with you. Okay, well. I don't know what time it is, but let's adjust. Get this down here. We got some smooth stone, some cobblestone, some gravel, a lone piece of gravel. I don't know what it's doing here. I assume we were thinking of combining those or something. Got a lot of books on us. Hopefully we don't go out here and die. That wouldn't be bad. What am I doing with the stone sword? Ah, yes, I was killing cattle, wasn't I? That's what I was doing. Okay, so what time of day is it? It is not the time or the place to assess that in that area. I assume you've killed sheep, but I will spare you for now. Actually, oh god, creeper, 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 creeper. Oh, how are you supposed to compete with that? You know? Idiot blew up my tower. Well, we have access to it now. It's not the access I was wanting. Didn't really drop much how did he blow up that big of a wall? Anyway. Alright, so it is the morning. So we figured the time of the day out. This is shaping up horribly. Which that tends to be what happens when I'm tired. So we'll just kind of rough this in, I guess, because we have the dirt. Actually, I needed that, but I guess it is needed here as well. Now, had I have killed that wolf, we probably would have seen the creeper, wouldn't we? So many wolves, so few sheep. I still don't know how they killed the sheep that we put in the extra safe pen that we specifically built to thwart wolf attacks. Anyway, what am I doing? Well, this is the episode. There's our glorious steed standing tall amongst the other livestock. What I want to do is actually start exploring Nether Portal. Not really exploring it, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm tired, so it's hard for me to come up with what to say. There's another freaking wolf. Anyway, I'm going to do something cool on this island eventually. I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm not going to do it now. But what we are going to do now is make our way this direction and take a look out for Nether Portal Island. It is apparently a pretty good hike over there. A lot farther than I remembered it being. That's for sure. Do I have planks? No, not many. I think we need more. Alright, so boat. I thought we had one. I guess we parked that other boat on the distant shores somewhere, didn't we? Alright, so all we're going to do is come out here and try to get some coordinates. I've already set something aside to write them on before we started. When you go to Target, you always get like those, like you get your receipt and then you get like 18,000 miscellaneous items, you know, of like coupons that you don't even, it's stuff you don't even use. I don't know how they even determine those things, but I've got like $1.25 off Adidas body wash, which I did not even know they had Adidas body wash, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, but let's bail here And right there is the shaft that will eventually go down to Nether Portal Island. And we are at 175. Hopefully nothing should ambush us here in the safety of a small island. So 175.64. Negative 166. I should probably label that. We will call it NPI for Nether Portal Island. It's not a crime show. It's where we want to go. So we want to connect with the Isle of Wisdom, which I wonder if we shouldn't like move the Isle of Wisdom somewhere, like maybe build it from scratch or make Isle of Wisdom 2.0. I don't know. You know, to be safe, let's I think I'll make another boat and we'll just leave it out here. So it hopefully will stay here. Maybe we should start doing that. Now, ideally, I think I will eventually have this thing set up with soul sand and netherrack and all kinds of cool stuff. But for now, I just kind of want to get this out of the way so we can maybe do some cool stuff. But we're going to need a lot of dirt. I'm trying to think. Seems like one of our utility shacks has that. But right now I'm just making a spare dock area, which, why do I not have it facing the other way? I don't know. But we will put this boat here and hope that it stays there. Is it going to? I don't know. It seems like it wants to go out on its maiden voyage. But we've got these coordinates, so let's go ahead and hop in here, hit ourselves back this direction. Alright, so we're going relatively straight out from there, and we're going to collide with that, which is not the Isle of Wisdom 1. So this could get interesting, couldn't it? That is where we left from, though, isn't it? Right in there? Would have been that crafting table. Right, so this would be the Isle of Wisdom, correct? I believe so. Let's park our boat here. Eventually, I'm just going to have so many boats that we're never without. This is 123.65. Oh, look at that. Almost dead center on Z. Okay. So, yes, this is the Isle of Wisdom. And you know what? I guess we could go in here through our favorite outhouse. It's also our only outhouse. And take the plunge, literally. Try to figure this out. Okay. Should have grabbed that dirt, shouldn't I? That we should. Alright, so I believe this goes to the Hall of Wisdom, does it not? Yes, Hall of Wisdom access granted. Alright, so Hall of Wisdom right here. And we are going to structure it at 134.59.64. We got a long way to go. I can already do the math. So 134.59.64. That will be the Edge of Wisdom. Hall of Wisdom, that is. Alright, and we're trying to get to the Nether Portal Island, which is 175.64, 166. Only +5 higher. But it's those other distances that matter, isn't it? So, let's actually now, the good news is we do cover quite a bit of ground this way. We're at 27 right there. And we need to get to negative 166. Well, that's just totally practical, isn't it? Like I said, I think a lot of this is going to be done off camera. Oh, yeah. Then there's that. Well, let's, I can't remember if you were with me when I did that, or, oh, there's the zombie right there. And he is glitching. That, I don't know if that means there's a spawner, or it's a sign that I should avoid this place because he's going to kill me, because he's glitching quite badly. I don't have good vibes from this situation. I'll be honest with you. Oh, I was gonna say that is a spawner, but then I realized that was just dirt. Although it looks like a mushroom, maybe there will be one. I don't know, but we are unfamiliar with what is in this area. And this is probably gonna shoot water. No, it stayed. Okay, so oh, I do have torches, so that's good. Although we can't place them. This would be like the world's smallest cave, assuming it's... Maybe we just can't see it well? I don't know. This was not intended to be part of the episode. I had forgotten this was here. There's probably going to be a skelly come up, isn't there? That would be about par. Now that really does concern me. It's, I guess the water's pushing him into the block, but still... What guarantees do we have that we're not going to get, like, shafted by that, you know? And I also wanted to spin these levels. This could just be like a tiny little thing, I don't know. Unless it's already gone down, that could certainly be the case. Sandstone, okay. So that's promising. I wouldn't mind having that either. So we got lots of sandstone. Now we're probably getting in on water, aren't we? I would bet we are. So, that's sandstone at least. Let's throw that up. Oh, that's why we put torches down. Okay, so we are outside. Let's do that. That'll kind of give us an idea of where exactly this is. 139.59.9. So we're not even to 0, and we need to go to negative 166, really. That's quite the jaunt, is it not? Fabulous. So, I'm a bit concerned about that guy. I don't want to break that one. Okay, let's take a look. Cannot get a good angle on this. Is this just like a little tiny, the world's smallest cave? I don't know. I want to see if that goes down deeper. I don't think it does. Really. Interesting. So, let's maybe work it this way. Would be the smart thing to do. Alright, so we are vulnerable now. Okay, come on. You gonna come dance, or are you gonna stay over there? Oh, I'm trolling you. Now I'm gonna push you that way. No, I'm joking. You can come get me. He'll eventually. There we go. Alright, so super. That's like, I guess, the zombie happy dance or something. I was gonna call this episode Nether Portal Island, but I guess the zombie happy dance is just as good. Alright, so new question. What lurks over here? Will it be? I guess we need to be concerned with that up there. So let's play this smart and cone that off. We should be now immune from all of that. I really want that cobble, at least one of them. Why can we not? You know, I feel like that's our turf. So this is a weird little deal, and this was not on my agenda at all. Not caving. Who built this monstrosity of a place? What a stupid little cave. Come on, nature. I mean, what is this? It was like guarding a mushroom stash or something? I mean, I don't quite understand what's the point of that. Now let's see where we're at, I guess. This would be the farthest most point, I suppose. Probably get ambushed when we do this. 4. Fabulous. No progress. That's just a strange deal, I have to say. But I guess we could theoretically cone that off and just start wheeling away that direction. I don't think there's going to be anything in there. If there's a... I don't want to die. It's part of it. Let's prep ourselves for a exploration of nothing. Seriously? This is just a weird place. I guess the zombie had worked meticulously crafting this horrible hovel hole. I don't know. All I know is it's interfering with my progress in this episode. So we will just come in here and do that. How about that? What are we to? 15 minutes? You gotta be kidding me. Does not seem like we've been recording that long. Wow. Alright, so anyway, let's guess we could trek up here. Alright, this is the outhouse. I think it's nighttime, gauging by that. Let's run over here and check. Yep. I've been attacked here so many times when I look out this hole, it's not even funny. But now we kind of know what we're dealing with, so we'll just situate ourselves there. I always do weird little things like that to kind of tell me something's up. But what can we do? I guess this could be called the zombie happy dance. I mean, because that was pretty interesting. What we had to sit and watch him do. And I kind of felt bad for killing him, but not really. So, alright. Did I do this on camera or not? I can't remember. I was starting to replace some of the glass or the dirt with glass, and you figure out what happened for yourself. Alright, so if nothing else, you'll kind of learn more about the craziness that is this base, or what this base has become. It's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's kind of like a little much to take in. This is given plenty of time for mobs to spawn back there, so I'm thinking they're not going to. And we get over here as well, so that's cool. What I want to check, though, I think somewhere I have a helmet. There's our netherrack that we'll want to take with us, but I believe I have a helmet with aqua affinity. Or I thought I did. Maybe it's a book I have. Maybe that's the case. Alright, and I don't know that I've ever gotten Depth Strider. I'm surprised I haven't with the random crud I get when we try to enchant. Aqua affinity, okay, so that will actually be helpful for what we're going to do. And we got 15 books to spend some levels. It would probably be smart to do that, because what I have planned is essentially we're going to get like the shaft built where we can go straight down to that nether portal, and then B, we're going to essentially like have a glass tunnel, but it's going to be pretty deep under the ocean is where I want it to be. So you don't like have it interfering with boating, or it shouldn't be too visible, you know, unless it's just like from a light source we select. So that's kind of what I'm wanting to do there. I think it'll turn out to be, you know, pretty cool what I'm wanting. The bottom layer I think we're going to do in stone, just because I would honestly like to, I didn't know we had that little mushroom there, but I would like to have it available to us so we could put tracks on it. That might be our first place we put tracks down. I've debated whether the track should be in the mine here or somewhere else, but let's see here. There's some iron we can use, and we will... I always forget I've moved that enchanting table. So, here we go. To the enchanting table. Alright. Now this... wait, dadgum. I have no crafting table in there. I'm still getting used to the new layout here, so it takes a little bit of time. But we want some armor, we want the iron helmets, and now I think that's all we have to do. Wait, we don't need to enchant it. We already have the book. Haha. So at least I caught that before we screwed up. Shouldn't cost much, 3 levels. I'm okay with that. Probably should have named that just because it would have been funny. But I will now have that at our disposal. What happens if we were to combine those? Efficiency and unbreaking. 8. I don't know that that's worthwhile. It's definitely not. Probably not going to need those, let's just be honest. Let's see here. Should I go for Depth Strider? I don't know. Our boots are doing pretty good. Protection 1. Did I get Feather Falling in this? Or not? Protection 1. I got awesome boots in our Dual Survival series. We don't have Depth Strider at all, or Feather Falling. I was saving up and trying to get to like level 30, but I guess what we could do to make this episode somewhat entertaining is just rip these things out. Or I could, we could make the boots, I guess. Let's just do that. Alright, so armor. I really want Depth Strider for this because this is like one of the only times you would want that, and we probably won't get it given the circumstances. But there's my iron. I want to put it back with the iron ore. We got plenty of that. And of course, if we start going into tracks, that may not be the case. Let's go ahead and get these guys down in our hotbar. And let's see. Really need to organize this stuff better sometime, but that's kind of what the point of all this is too. So let's just see what we can get. I don't know if we should throw down the boots with maybe a high level, not real high level. Would 5 do it? 5 is either going to give us like what? Possibly feather falling, maybe something stupid, and maybe depth strike. Let's do it. Oh, okay, well that'll work good for our building, if nothing else. Should I craft another pair of boots and just see what we get? We probably, if we get to a point where then we do a book that gets Depth Strider, we probably won't have enough levels to combine it, but I think I need to kill some more cattle anyway. So let's do that, and then my apologies, we didn't really do much in this episode, but I guess we investigated that cave, and like I said, I can't remember if you were with me when I found it or not, or if I showed it to anybody, but I really just need to put a crafting table in this room somewhere, don't I? That would be convenient. So let's see here. Should we do a 4? Why not? Oh, that was a rip-off. See, that's what happens to me. Let's throw a book in there, shall we? Really? Really? Come on. Just give me a 1. Can I get like a single? Well, this sucks. This is why I think I might build a standalone crafting table and just like have it somewhere, because I mean, will he give me level 1 on that? No, of course not. This is why bookcases aren't always a good thing. Can you do anything for the hoe? No. Dun dun dun. We probably should have done a high level book. Would have been smart, but hey. Oh, dadgum, there was the 2 and we passed it. It'll probably be like protection 1 or knockback. Maybe we'll get Bane of Arthropods, who knows. I'm trying to go slower now. I don't want to like over spam it and miss. Do I need to break a bookshelf? Is that what this is going to take? We know we can get it. Come on. Now, ideally, we'd get a 1, you know. Ooh, okay, let's just do that, because that's a lot of trouble. Oh, you're kidding me. Why did it not enchant that? Seriously. Come on now. Okay, you just stay away, Stack. Well, eventually we'll have it, right? The reason I'm doing this is because if I'm drowned, which that was what would happen, I don't think we would ever get to a point that we would like die. We're probably going to take some damage, and then like if we come up to the surface and we get like sniped or a witch hits us or something, that's what I'm trying to avoid. So sharpness, well, what do you know? So that was basically a horrible way to spend 11 levels, but isn't that what I always say when we do enchants in this? I don't know. We have a nice stack of sharpness for when we ever like start really combining junk. Where is sharpness? Right there, of course. So let's get those out of there. And I'll actually take the netherrack. I'll use it for some stuff out here. So that'll be cool. You can sit out. We'll just slide this into place. Power can go by the bow, that's fine with me. Yeah, so I'll just clean this inventory up off camera, and I don't know if we will go or not. I don't know what we're gonna do, in all honesty. So That's an episode, though. It's 25 minutes of a whole bunch of nothing. I did tell you what we're planning on. You got to see the water wall, some cave action, and hopefully that's enjoyable. So, like I said, a bunch of this will be off camera. Maybe I'll kind of give you the gist of it, and the next episode will be like my compilation. I don't know. But stay tuned. We'll do some cool stuff, and I'll see you there.